Embarking on the road to well-being involves three key principles elucidated by Neville Goddard. 1. Our mental condition determines the circumstances of our lives. 2. Having control over our mental state is attainable. And 3. Becoming who we desire is achievable provided we pick the right mental state shaping our life story. This raises an intriguing question. If changing our mental state transforms our lives, why do we hesitate to make this shift? Reluctance stems from fear of leaving familiarity behind. Trusting time alone to resolve issues is futile unless one consciously decides to alter their mental state, which remains the sole pathway to genuine transformation. For those acquainted with my teachings, the term mental state will be recognizable. However, newcomers may find it unfamiliar. It refers to recurring thoughts, deeply held beliefs perceived as immutable truths, and internal affirmations of this is so. The Bible likens these mental states to dwellings or abodes of the Lord, even to cities. Transitioning from illness to health signifies moving from one mental state to another. The challenge now is to recognize your current mental abode and identify the nature of your internal discourse within this state. Each state harbors unique internal dialogues, and migrating to a new state requires changing these conversations. Persisting in a narrative of scarcity will hinder entry into the state of abundance. This process resembles navigation. Knowing your current location is crucial for reaching your destination. Your present state reflects your mindset and the affirmations you've embraced. It's essential to understand that an infinite internal force, the essence of all creation, propels everything. This force doesn't act randomly but follows a discernible pattern shaped by individual consciousness. Therefore, Romans 12 verse 2 urges us to transform through the renewal of our minds, altering our thoughts and, consequently, our circumstances. Initiating this transformation begins with cultivating a new internal dialogue. Be mindful of your affirmations, whether they're thoughts, whispers, or spoken aloud. Many of us unknowingly affirm negative notions, undermining our potential and circumstances. To enhance the quality of your life, refining the quality of your internal dialogue stands as the first step. Many shy away from confronting these inner conversations, seeking distractions to avoid acknowledging the need for change. Yet, recognizing and acting upon these dialogues proves crucial, as change demands effort, and people often prefer familiarity, however unfavorable it may be. Justifications for destructive behaviors, such as "I am weak because," or blaming others, anchor you to a fixed destiny. Time spent rationalizing these behaviors equates to lost opportunities, as real change begins within oneself. Transforming your surroundings starts with elevating the quality of your inner dialogue and expanding your perspective on possibilities and truths. Offense taken from others' actions or words stems from prior dialogues about them. Changing these dialogues can alter your mental state from discord to empathy and empowerment. Your perception of wealth, whether judgmental or aspirational, impacts your mental state regarding prosperity. To aspire to wealth, avoiding judgment towards the affluent is essential, recognizing their contributions to society. Shifting consciousness leads to environmental and circumstantial transformations, linked to altering internal dialogues. If your external world remains unchanged, it indicates an unchanged internal state. To inhabit the state of wealth, adopt the conversations prevalent in that state, engage in discussions centered around similar themes, and emulate corresponding behaviors. The same principle applies to health. Focusing your dialogue on health and success supports your aspirations. Envision yourself achieving your desired life, hearing congratulations from friends. Utilize their words as mantras if self-affirmation proves challenging. Remember, the outer world mirrors our inner state. Long dormant wisdom now awakens within us. Although Genesis describes humanity's deep sleep, I believe we are awakening, not as Adam but through Christ, realizing our unity with the Creator and all creation. Embracing Christ consciousness allows us to perceive everything as extensions of ourselves, welcoming all with love and familiarity. Recognizing interconnectedness helps us understand that encounters reflect our attractions, echoing teachings from John. Understanding and mastering these principles requires recognizing the crucial impact of our surroundings and relationships on our personal development. Akin to how a garden blooms when nurtured properly, our mindset blossoms within environments conducive to progress and optimism. Therefore, it's vital to curate constructive self-talk while being cautious about which discussions and vibes permeate our space. Our choice of companions often reflects our values and emotions, sometimes amplifying them. By consciously associating with individuals symbolic of the mental states we aspire to adopt, we accelerate our individual advancement. In addition, adopting an attitude of thankfulness serves as a fundamental pillar in reshaping our awareness. Expressing gratitude shifts our viewpoint regarding our present circumstances and harmonizes our energy vibrations, attracting elements aligned with our appreciation. Regardless of whether it pertains to wealth, well-being, or success, gratitude communicates universally. Cultivating introspective dialogue centered around contentment with our possessions and enthusiasm for future prospects strengthens our faith and certainty in the creative power of thought. Another powerful tool in modifying our cognizance involves imaginative visualization. Beyond simple daydreaming, this method entails immersing oneself emotionally and mentally into the desired condition as if it were currently unfolding. Practicing this exercise infuses our thoughts with uplifting images and feelings, acting like a guiding light for our aspirations, keeping our attention and efforts focused on realizing our highest objectives. Taking tangible measures consistent with our targeted mental states is similarly important. Transformation isn't passive, it calls for active strides toward actualizing our dreams, reflecting our unwavering trust in their realization. Every action taken in alignment with our selected mental state reinforces our commitment to its physical existence, urging us to act according to the assumption of having achieved our ideal reality. Perseverance and patience prove invaluable qualities throughout this journey. Shifting one's awareness represents a continuous endeavor marked by periods of doubt and difficulty. Such challenges test our determination to evolve, offering chances to renew our pledge to our chosen mentality and reinforce our devotion to this metamorphosis. Quoting from John 15 verse 16, "You did not choose me, but I chose you." There comes a point where seeing oneself as a detached observer becomes difficult upon comprehending and accepting these ideas. Embracing this insight signifies transitioning from regret and overcoming past chaos in our lives during unconsciousness in Adam. Now, conscious of our unity with all, we enable our visions to materialize. The time has come to awaken.